Hi guys, welcome back to Tea with Teens. This is our sixth episode.
We're really excited to announce that we have our first guest with us today. Tea with Teens. Arnab Banerjee.
Hi everyone, I'm so glad and I'm really thankful and grateful to Charvi and Dhruvi for inviting me in this podcast. Thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome. Actually, you should be
Flat.
happy because there was a lot of conflict regarding this first position. So, yeah.
Is it? I'm really thankful and I really love the whole attention scene going on here. I really love attention a lot. So that's there.
So Arnab, tell us more about yourself. Like, what are your hobbies?
So I'm a really creative person and I love painting and drawing. So that's a thing. And I am like in general a jack of all trades and a master of none. So I love singing. And I would say I'm a closeted dancer. So I dance in my own room. It's closed. And yeah, I don't let anyone know that I can actually dance. So that's a thing. And yeah, in general, I'm a more creative person than a logical one. So that's there.
We love that. None of us are the logical ones over here. We're all creative. So, we love that for us.
That's amazing.
Have you ever taken the personality test, the Myers-Briggs one?
Yeah, and I have gotten the INFJ personality.
Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
also an I am also an INFJ.
Oh my God. High five.
Yay.
I have a similar personality. Mine is ENFJ.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I was going through your podcast thingy and I really saw that and I'm like, oh my God, I have taken this test. We can talk about this.
So guys, he is our number one fan. He listened to all of our
Yeah.
episodes.
You all should
I'm
do
so
that
proud.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that I am a fan. It was really interesting listening to both of you, and it was just like you both have this thing, like you can engage people a lot. So that's there.
Thank you so much. Like that's actually
You're
really
free.
funny because our first episode was not the best one compared to our others. So thank you for that. So last month is considered to be Pride Month, but we don't believe in that over here. We believe in Pride Life. And I'm happy to say that Arnab over here is a proud member of the LGBTQIA community.
Absolutely, Charvi. I would say that it took me a long while to accept myself, but now that I've fully accepted myself, I really feel proud of myself. So Pride Month, I don't care about you. I look forward for my Pride life.
That's amazing. We love that.
So Arnab, when did you come out to everyone?
Well, coming out was a very long process for me. So it was like when I was in 8th standard, my father really asked me that, are you gay? Because, well, he suspected. And that time, initially, I denied it. But then I guess it was like 2 weeks. It was a 2 week thing. And then I went back to him and I told him, yeah, I'm gay. So he really accepted me. He was like, I still love you and everything. So my family is very supportive of me. And that is the main thing which provides me the strength to get along with life. And slowly and gradually, my school life wasn't that really like glorious. I was bullied and everything. So that's a thing which happened. But I don't really well hate myself for that because I'm like, I was not the one who was at the wrong. So that's there. And I came out to my friends, like my father's in army, so we were in Delhi when I came out to him. So when we shifted to Vadodara, I was in 9th standard, and in 10th standard I came out to my classmates, and they were also really supportive. And it's like after coming out, it is like you get a pass or like now you can be the queen you wanted to be for your life, and it's like after that all the confidence get comes inside you. After that you're just like living your life the way you want to live it. So I'm really proud of myself for that, and well, yeah, that's it.
That's a really nice story.
It's
Do you
like,
have any advice for anybody listening if they're planning on coming out? Do you have any advice for them?
See, I would say I don't believe in the concept of coming out because it's straight people don't have to come out. I, being a gay person, do not really have to come out. But it's about the time and the place. If you know that the people around you will support you or are open minded enough to support you, then for sure go out, like come out to them, and it will be all right. But if you feel anywhere that it is a very rigid community, the environment is not that open, then I would suggest that don't come out, become independent, and then live your life the way you want to live.
wow.
That's some enlightening stuff right there.
Yeah. So, like, you came to know that you are gay when you were in 8th standard, right?
Absolutely not. I always knew that I was different from everyone else, but I would say I understood the meaning of being gay later on. So that's there, but I always kind of knew inside me that I'm different from other boys. Boys.
So, Arnab, would you enlighten us on the different categories of the community? Because I personally do not know much about all the different categories, and so it would be really helpful if you'd shed some light on that.
Even like
Well,
I have asked so many questions about the LGBTQIA plus community, but I've never gotten straight answers. Did you get the joke?
yeah, I love that. Oh my God. Actually, Charvi and Dhruvi, I can't really say much about the whole community, like in totality, because I myself am to explore it. I can only say that it's a personal thing to everyone, and we are just supposed to, all of us as human beings, are just supposed to be supportive towards each other, and that's it. And like the LGBTQ community, the lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgenders, and everyone else, we're just supposed to be open-minded to, well, validate, like not validate, to just accept their experiences for how they have lived and what their life is. So like I don't personally want to research on it because I don't think it's a study. I think it's just life. So as you go through with life, as you meet people, they themselves would be open to talk about it. And if they are not, don't force them. So that's there. But yeah, in general, you don't have to, it's not a study. We are not subjects who have to be studied. We are just humans who have to be, well, appreciated for being humans.
Okay,
Look
then.
at us, an intellectual episode. Like, what kind of like you must be answering a lot of questions from people, like your friends
Yeah.
and all. So, what kind of questions do you usually get?
I usually don't get a lot of questions, but people just start assuming things, and it's like really irritating. Like, there was a time when people were just like, firstly, I am a very feminine person. So that is like very confusing to many people. It's like, you can be a boy and still be feminine. You can be a girl and still be masculine. It's not like we have these concepts in our head and people just are too rigid to open their minds and see like the world for what it actually is. So that kind of like pisses me off a little bit. But then I'm like, I can't say that because I myself have to experience a lot of things in life, and there are a lot of things I might go wrong at. So it's like the concept of pronouns, it is so confusing to me. I know that it's for other people to use, but the pronouns I get confused because it's like I am he, him, but I still have the choice of, well, having different pronouns, and it is really confusing to me. But I would always ask a person what their pronouns are, and I will always make the effort to know the person, to ask questions, and if they are well comfortable talking about it, they will tell me, and if they're not, I will not force them. So that's the main thing. I would say like questions like I am gay, but I'm gay, but I have never been in a relationship. I'm still single, and I would prefer
We
to
are too.
like exactly. I would prefer it that way. I don't want to commit to a relationship at this point of time because there are a lot of other things in my life which are much more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about relationships, like in well, class 7, 8, 9, to be honest, I was all like, oh my God, people around me are like, they have boyfriends and girlfriends. Why am I not in a relationship? And I used to feel really like sad about it and I'd cry about it. But then I've recently realized that like all that stuff does not matter right now. Like personally to me, I have different priorities now, and so it doesn't really matter as long as you're happy. Like I find myself like I'm the most happy when I'm alone and surrounded by all my friends, and it doesn't really matter if you're in a relationship or not.
Absolutely, I totally relate with you.
Same. Because when it comes to relationships, I just dive into the topic and like never come out because it's such like a confusing one.
Yeah, I've been
True.
with Dhruvi through all that drama.
Yeah.
Well, that's for another episode, or maybe for neither.
Yeah, that's like to have a completely different episode to talk about that.
Yeah. So Arnab, do you watch any TV shows?
That is Charvi's go-to question. She'll ask everyone what TV shows do you
No,
watch.
I don't.
Okay, so recently I completed watching Young Sheldon and The Queen's Gambit. I really love both of the series.
So,
Yeah, I have not seen The Big Bang Theory yet. I guess
oh,
it's just
amazing. Yeah, continue.
I would say I will be watching The Big Bang Theory, but my dad and my sister have seen it and they are so obsessed with it, and it's like Young Sheldon itself was very like technical for me to understand. I mean, I love the sass part of it and the drama part of it, but all the science part of it, it was going over my head. I'm so sorry. I mean,
I
never
prefer-
am I ever. Yeah.
No, continue.
No, please continue.
Yeah, okay. So I was saying that I saw the first episode of The Big Bang Theory and I quit for like a year. Then I restarted it and now I'm obsessed with it.
Well, that's amazing. I guess I will also start watching it.
Yeah. Amazing.
Everybody, get yourself a friend like me, because even though I have not watched The Big Bang Theory or most of the sitcoms that Dhruvi has watched, I listen to her rant about it 24/7 and I do not say a single word. So I'm very proud of myself.
I also listened to you rant about Conan Gray and his new songs.
Okay, fine, whatever.
And Dev Rayani, if you're listening to this.
Arnab, have you watched How I Met Your Mother?
It's gonna be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Legendary.
No, I'm so sorry. I have not seen that series.
Okay, you should
It's
watch
amazing.
it and you should. Who is better, Ted or Barney?
Ted.
I'm on Team Barney. He's on Team Ted.
All right, I will watch that series too.
Arnab, if you are not on Team Ted, I will not talk to you ever again.
Don't say that. I'm pretty sure I will be a very.
What, Dhruvi?
I'm pretty.
Nothing.
Okay. Have you watched? Now I'm just thinking of random series that I watched.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I am a very old school person and I love like retro songs, English or Hindi. But lately, I have been very much obsessed with Doja Cat and
Oh,
Nicki. Yeah, yeah, that's an obsession. That's like a guilty pleasure. So I always have to wear headphones because, well, family is around and I have to be well.
what about Cardi B?
She is my
I love
birthday twin.
Lucky.
I love Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. I would say, please become friends, both of you. I'm sorry,
I
I can't see
know.
both of you. Yeah, it's like, why even fight? You both are so they both are so amazing. I really want them
Exactly.
to be friends. I want a collaboration.
Yes. Okay, so I had this Nicki Minaj era and I like learned almost all of the lyrics of every song. So have you heard No Broken Hearts, like BB Rexa and Nicki Minaj?
I guess I have heard it, but I'm not really a very like lyrics person. Like I don't learn the
Oh.
lyrics.
So I'd learned the whole like Nicki Minaj's part in that song, and then I'd go to school and I'd flex in front of everybody that I know the lyrics and I could sing it like really quickly. So yeah, that's a hidden talent of mine.
That is amazing, Charvi.
I am a directioner. I love One Direction since I was in class 5 and I'm in class 11 right now. So,
That is amazing. I just know like what's his name? Uh,
Harry
I
Styles.
yeah, I just know Harry Styles from there. I mean, that's the only name which strikes my head when I hear One Direction.
Oh yeah, I love Harry Styles so much. But my favorite member, like from class 5 to class 11, has to be Louis Tomlinson. I don't know why. I mean, it's just that my vibe and his vibe match a lot. So yeah, but I actually ship Harry and Louis together. It's called Larry Stylinson.
I mean, the password of our Zoom meeting was Larry123. That is a ship name for who, Dhruvi?
Louis Tomlinson and Harry Styles. So it's
Yeah, I
like,
Yeah.
kind of
yeah, so it's like they haven't come out yet or they haven't, like, made their relationship official. But there is so much of like Larry Stylins and proof all over the internet and all, and I ship them so much. In fact, Louis even told Harry that I'll marry you, Harry.
yeah. I mean, my friends are also obsessed with the whole Louis and Harry Styles patch up thingy. That I'm like, okay, fine, that's amazing, but I cannot hear about it 24/7.
That is Charmy
Yeah.
24/7.
I have to listen to it. So speaking of music, guys, we're introducing a new segment in every episode called Song of the Week. And this week, we'd like Arnab to pick out a song for y'all to listen to.
Um, a song. Oh my God, I will have to search. Give me a second. Give me a second. I will
Yeah.
have to. I'm not really a latest song thingy, but
No, it's fine. Just name your favorite song or something like that.
my favorite song is not going to be liked by many people. So it's like, let's just
Same.
fine.
No one likes my music taste because it's usually One Direction and their solo albums, but like,
I like a Niall Horan solo album.
oh yeah, Flicker,
Yeah.
amazing. Even Heartbreak Weather is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I would say the song which I like the most recently is Kiss Me More by Doja Cat. So I
I
would
had a
say go
feeling
for
you'd
it.
say that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, I listened to that
Right.
song on like some reels.
It like blew up on Reels, yeah.
Yeah, most of
Like,
my
what do
reels
you
also have
guys?
that song.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about songs blowing up on reels and then them like they become addictive in the beginning, but then it's like, please, I don't want to listen to this again and again, and it just ruins
Yeah,
the whole song.
exactly.
I Exactly. It's like so annoying. I started listening to Begging by Manskin, and
Yeah.
it was like at the beginning, it was so interesting. I'm like, wow, this voice, that raspy voice, I
Yes,
really love
yes.
that. But then it's just like Insta Reels have a way of spoiling songs for you. And it happened, and I cannot stand listening to that song anymore. I'm like, sorry, begging or not begging, I'm not listening to it. Bye bye.
And there's this thing with reels, like you know that reel, I don't believe in soulmates, but and then whenever someone says but, everyone starts singing that song, and I'm like, why? Why are you doing that?
You know what? There is
Exactly.
a comedian called Rahul Subramanian.
Oh,
So he posted this thing which said, if you don't know how to sing, the least thing you can do is believe in soulmates.
do you watch any stand-up comedy? Yeah.
Uh, Not really, but I have like a lot of YouTube compilations coming up, and I just like laugh at them.
Because I am a big fan of Veerdas, and I introduced most of Charvi's favorite stand-up comedians to
Yeah,
her,
whatever.
taking all of the
Fine.
credit for that.
You've already mentioned this in one of
Absolutely.
the episodes, so please, you got your credit. Now, please keep
And I
going.
won't stop mentioning it.
I hate you for this so much.
Haha.
But then, I mean, most of your personality is mine, so it's okay. You can take credit for the stand-up comedians.
Harpreet, please.
You're funny because I'm funny. And oh yeah, one more thing that you're missing out on, Dhruvi, is sarcasm. Just add that to yourself and you'll be me.
Oh, please.
Not me exposing my real self to Arnab.
No, I'm very sarcastic. Charvi, we should have a
Yay.
sarcasm fight one day.
Oh my god, that would be epic.
Absolutely.
So much fun.
Yeah.
So, what now?
I have no
Awkward
idea.
silence.
That's the name of our first episode.
I know, that's why I mentioned it.
Oh my god! Three people are making references now. This is so exciting.
I know, right?
By the way, it's officially been a month since we launched Tea with Teens.
That is amazing.
Today is
Yes.
our 1 anniversary.
We are supposed to celebrate now. I have a water bottle. Cheers.
Cheers.
And for the people who cannot see us, we are drinking water.
Yeah,
Nothing else.
that's
Don't
happening right
worry.
now. This is a family-friendly show.
Yeah. Also, I saw you in your whole outfit and I was like, I feel underdressed. Should I have worn something else? But then I realized ki it's an audio thing, so no one is even gonna look at, like, most of the time when Dhruv and I are recording, I'm in a like really messy bun and just a random t-shirt, and we're just like, we don't even care about the way we look like.
Girl, don't worry. I'm really just wearing shorts right now. So, I mean, I'm no one to say. I just wanted to prepare myself from the chest
The
above.
epitome of online school. We have to wear uniform during school.
My God.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So we have
That
to wear
is
like
pathetic.
a shirt and then shorts.
Interesting. I mean, we just have to wear the school uniform for events or, well, what's that thing? Practicals. So we had our
Oh.
practicals, and I was just like throughout the practicals. Never have I ever done something like that. I was just wearing the shirt, and excuse me, I was just wearing shorts. So that was there. Oh my God, by the way, for the practicals thingy, so in my history practical, the examiner really just said by the end of the whole thing that I really love this boy, ma'am, to my class teacher. And I was like, she really loved my answers and
Oh.
everything. And I was like, how can you say that? How can you? I love that attitude, but oh my God, I was just like laughing, smiling, blushing, and everything. And it was just like, wow.
So yeah, and I'm planning to go to London after 12th, like if I get into any of these colleges. But India mein, Paki is going to Christ, right? I'm also planning to go to
Yeah.
Christ. Then Ashoka, and there are quite a few options, but I'm planning to go to London. I want to go to UK. Sorry.
So you want to go to UK for psychology?
Yeah.
And Dhruvi, you both are
I
psychology students, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do study psychology, but I'm not sure if I want to pursue a career in psychology. I mean, I love psychology, but I'm still exploring my options. Like, I was into this HR thing a lot, but okay, so I have this new interest in Formula One, and instead of
Okay.
watching it as a sport or like only as a sport, I'm also watching it as like a career option, like not as a driver or anything, but like their social media handler, like they post stories, I just love how they post the stories, how they do the marketing and they have so many creative ideas for their YouTube channel. Like there is Secret Santa of Formula One drivers. That is
Oh
so
my
cool.
God.
So it's like I
That is
want to
amazing.
media or something like that.
Absolutely, go for it. Firstly, this is 11th. Do your research and then just be prepared for it because that is important. I
Yeah.
realize it now. But yeah, you guys are so sorted.
I
Thank
thought
you.
that a few months ago, but then I was having a talk with one of my friends who is, mind you, in 10th right now, but he has everything planned out, which college he wants to go to, where does he want to go, fair, what is going to be his average salary if he continues with plan A. And I'm like, dude, calm down. And he was asking me, why do you want to go to this college for a psychology? And I'm like, shouldn't I be going to that college for psychology? And then I had to rethink everything, and then I consulted a career counselor, and like she's helping me with all that right now. And first I never thought of doing like bachelor's abroad, but now I am considering that idea. So yeah, everything has changed.
I know it will change for that person also, the 10th guy or girl. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He has written 2 books.
One.
He has written
One?
what?
Yeah. Okay.
He
So
has written a book?
in
Yeah.
8th, he wrote a book called Green Roses, and he's a phenomenal writer. And Dhruvi, just cut this out from the episode because we're really close friends. And if he hears कि मैं उसकी तारीफ कर रही थी ना, he's never gonna stop talking about it. But he's a phenomenal writer. He's a really good public speaker. He attends all these different internships and whatnot. And he intimidates me. Him being my junior, he's intimidating. Think about that.
I totally understand that.
He's really good at chess. Like, okay, so a few of my friends play chess every day, and I just joined the meeting and talk to them. But now I've also like become interested in it. So I got an account on the chess.com app, and I've been watching
Okay.
videos on how to play chess and all of that. So
That's nice. I also was recently thinking whether I should learn how to play chess or what after watching Queen's Gambit, of course. But then it's like, I don't really know. Chess is too like threatening.
it
Chess
is.
is. I fell down while playing chess. True story.
Dhruvi falls every single time. Whenever I'm talking to her on the phone, she'll hit herself, she'll fall, and she's just a very clumsy person.
Very.
Same. I hope I did not make the episode very serious because of my answers.
No,
No.
it should be, even though there is this light-hearted, like our podcast is very light-hearted, but there needs to be a serious element to it because it's not something that can be taken very lightly, and it's important. So I think your tone was
Yeah.
completely fine. Okay, so you said that you're interested in fashion designing. Do
Yeah.
you know who Sidharth Batra and Komal Pandey are?
Like, cut this. No, we are not going to talk about. I'm so sorry. I totally understand. I have an interest in fashion, but I have no clue about the fashion houses and the people. I have very limited idea about
It's
it.
fine, but you should like check them out, especially Sidharth Batra. Like, if every guy could dress like that, oh my god,
Okay,
I'd
I'm
be
writing
falling
it
in love every
down.
single day. I'll send you their profile, and they're just
Absolutely.
iconic. How do you not know about them? Like,
TV.
I'm so sorry. I have to like increase my knowledge about the fashion industry.
Did you watch Pop EXO like as a kid or right now? I used to watch it when I was a kid, so
I guess I used to. I
because
guess I
Komal
do.
Pandey was there in Pop EXO TV earlier. Now she's not.
Oh,
I sent you Siddharth's profile. I'm gonna send Komal Pandey's profile now.
Siddharth and Komal's ship
oh
name
yeah,
is
I know him. I'm so sorry. I know him. I'm so sorry. Okay, fine. I find him very annoying. I
oh,
don't know. There is something about him which ticks me off. Both of them. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Okay. Now,
Both. I'm
we're just
sorry.
gonna
Please
forget
don't
that we
hate
talked
me.
about. I should be
Please
saying
don't
that.
hate me.
Don't hate me, Arnab. We'll just forget that we ever talked about these people.
Absolutely. I find him a little annoying. I'm sorry. It's just like the way
It's fine.
he. Yeah, okay, fine. We won't talk about it. I'm sorry.
Arey, bol. I'm completely open to all opinions.
No, it's just like the way he. Okay, fine. Whatever, you're being open and stuff. I love his dressing sense and
Hmm.
everything. But there's something about his face which is just very freaky. The way he stands, and it's like, okay, fine. I love that you are expressing yourself and everything, total respect and stuff. But there's something. Both of them have like this, I don't know, sass. I won't call it sass. It's just like there's some sense of grandeur.
Hmm. I do only
I
like them because for their like
feel
dressing style. And all. What, Dhruvi? I couldn't hear you.
I find Komal Pandey a little intimidating.
Hmm.
Yeah, she might give that idea.
Okay, so that's it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And once more, thank you so much, Arnab, for joining us on this episode.
Yeah, thank you so much, Arnab. This episode was so much fun and intellectual at the same time.
Thank you so much, Charvi and Dhruvi, for inviting me to the episode. I really loved it. Thank you so much.
Guys, if you want Arnab to be back on the episode, let us know. We might make him our third co host. Who knows?
I will be absolutely glad to be the third co-host.
Some people will get so jealous. Charvi.
Oh, we know who.
So yeah, guys, if you haven't followed our account on Instagram, please make sure that you do. It is at t.with.teens. I always used to fumble when I used to say that.
Yeah.
And keep sipping tea with us every Sunday.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.